This is a demo of how the Dropbox feature on Tonsho works for handling incoming large files. To show how it works, I will use the example of Bob. Now, Bob receives a lot of very large files from customers, and he wants to make it as easy as possible for them to send them to him. Rather than each and every one of them having to sign up for an account, they can send their large files to Bob through his Dropbox. All premium account users have a Dropbox automatically set up for them. Now, the Dropbox that is automatically set up for all users of premium accounts is always in the format app.tonsho.com/dropbox/ the email address that you registered with. Now, in the case of Bob, his is bob@rostech.biz. Now, as you can see here, he has uploaded his logo onto his Dropbox page to create a seamless experience for his customers. Basically, this is the site that customers would go to when they want to upload a file. They get confirmation that it is Bob's Dropbox. Now, Bob has set up his security settings so that his customers have to enter both a CAPTCHA to prevent spam robots and also a password. However, you don't have to have a password, you could just have the CAPTCHA. So a customer would come along, they would enter their information into the CAPTCHA, they would also enter the password, which they will have been given by Bob, and then click login to go to the site where they can upload their files. Customers are then taken to the upload console where they can enter their information, such as their email address, so that Bob knows who the files are from, and the subject. So in this case it's wildlife photos, which we will add. So we will add the penguins, and we will add jellyfish. So here we go, the files are uploading, and then all the customer needs to then do is hit send files. Now let's take a look to see what Bob receives so that he knows that somebody has placed a file in his Dropbox. If we open the email, informs him that he's received some new files on Tonsho, tells him who he has received the files from alice@rostech.biz, what the attached files are, the password that he will need to access this, and where he needs to go to download those attachments. So if he highlights the password, clicks on the download attachments button, be taken to the website, he adds his password in, and then he gets the files. And then, as you can see, there are the files that Alice uploaded to him on his Dropbox. Bob can also view all of the files he has historically received in his Dropbox by logging into the Tonsho website, clicking on Sent Files, clicking on Inbound, and here you can see all the files that have been put in his Dropbox. As you can see, both of them were from alice@rostech.biz, and here is the file that Alice sent in this demo. Additional features of the Tonsho Dropbox function is that you have the option to embed your Dropbox into your website so that your customers, if they have gone to your website, can upload files directly on your website, and Tonsho will handle it all for you. The other option is the ability to set up multiple Dropboxes. Now, in the case of Bob's Dropbox, it might be that he doesn't want people to be going to a Dropbox that's called bob@rostech.biz, because obviously he wouldn't want the whole world knowing what his email address was necessarily. So we can set up new Dropboxes with more customer-focused names, such as the name of his business, for example. So we might set up a Dropbox called Rostech. That concludes this Dropbox demo, other than to say that as with the bulk upload tool on the website, you can send 5 GB files using the Dropbox function.